I'm Brandon Mangus. This is my wife, Tiffany Mangus. And our home burned down the Monday after Thanksgiving. It's hard to describe the feeling that you have when something traumatic happens. I'm a surgeon and I'm in stressful situations all the time. And this was different than that. And I remember watching my house burn and feeling a sense of utter helplessness. There's nothing that I could do in that moment to stop what's going on or to take it back, whatever happened. And you're just sitting there watching something that's completely out of your control. And that's one of those things where God steps into that moment and says, I'm in control. While the fire was happening, I remember at one moment kind of just standing there and kind of surrounded by the neighbors, and I remember feeling hands on my shoulders, and I turn around and I look, and there's 2 or 3 guys from small group. I just remember just kind of feeling their love for me and for my family, and it was quite just being there was huge. There's really nothing you can do in that situation except just be there for somebody, and that was huge.
Our small group took incredible care of us. I mean, daily checking in and taking care of all of our needs and running errands and picking up things and buying our groceries. And the word for me that describes the whole experience is overwhelming. And I don't mean that in a negative light, like overwhelming in a good way. Just overwhelmed by everyone's love and them pouring out on us just, every day, and just God's grace just daily being completely sufficient for meeting our needs. It just totally blew us away.
When it first happened, I remember with the fire, within the first 2 to 3 hours, I remember the Red Cross being there, and I remember being approached by them and saying, hey, we're here to help you. What can we do to help with? What can we do to meet your needs? How can we reach out to you? It's pretty amazing how they can be right there and be available to help without people even knowing it.
He got, from the explosion, he got singed in his hair and eyebrows and stuff went on the first explosion, and that's all that God let happen. I mean, he kind of drew a line around our family and was like, nope, they're mine, they're out of there, they're safe. And through this, we've gotten to really teach our children and help them process the whole experience by saying, this is a literal representation of God rescuing us, and how when God came to earth, he sent Jesus to rescue us from our sin and from hell, the literal fire of hell. So we've gotten to really teach that to the boys, this is a miracle, God rescued us from the fire.